What the hell? Half a heart? Dog, this ain't hardcore, this is just straight don't get poked. A common cold is probably instant death as well. Stay safe, dog.
This is straight don't get poked.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keeps emerge and feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop.
I saw it.
To the top of this shit, I get lost,
Still gold.
work, sweat dripping out of I get mad,
I can't. Oh my.
hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I could taste it, want it away from everything.
Where the How? Am I alive right now? I'm going that way. I'm going that way. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, I jumped so much just then. Oh gosh, I jumped. What the f... I didn't see him. We're gone. We are out. We are flee with extra flee. Fleeing with extra... Flee! Of course it wasn't about you, right? Right? Of course it was. Is he dead yet? No. Hello, sir. Hello. I didn't get close enough. And I don't know how that happened. Oh no. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. I am dead. I think a tree grew. Probably shouldn't jump around too much because I was going to say I was going to run out of health. There's something there. I saw that coming. Right, we got this. We got this, like 2 more hits at best. 2 more hits at... Oh! I did it! I freaking did it! Guys, we freaking did it! Good morning, afternoon, good evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on down. Well done on the first glitch. Welcome inside you. Welcome in, Swifty. Hi. Hope reception picks up. Are you on the bus? Train? Train? You on the train? You better leave. Okay. Okay. That's fair. Okay. I'll see you. Well, I won't see you when you get home, but I'll, yeah. Yeah, that one. Hi. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. I found this yesterday, guys, and I found you can't have coffee in it. This is my 21st present from my mum and dad. It's a stein. It's like made of, I don't know, stainless of some description. It's like pre-rusted a little bit, but I don't know. I found it, and I'm like, yep, that's only quite old. It's a few years ago. How many shulkers do we have left? Oh, we got a few shulkers left. We got a few shulkers. So we start here, I guess. Yeah. I was saying to Glitch before that it's going to be annoying when I find where I've made a mistake somewhere, because then I'm going to find more. And I have found a couple where I've like missed a block or two from somewhere. Glitch tells me it's just variation, but me, I look at it like we've got a bad gardener because he missed a block. Like, you see that? You see I just seen one? It's like they're everywhere. You just gotta. Oh, I'm gonna find these throughout the next few years. Like, oh look, here's another one where I've put the block in the wrong fucking spot, or here's another one where I've missed a block. Good morning, Lily. Oi, Lily, I had a look at the bad and SMP hard UHC, and I saw that your name is on there for Sunday next week. Am I? Yes. Are we playing on the? Are we able to make this one? I'm excited. I saw you and I was looking at it today, and I'm like, oh my god, there's so many good names on there. Oh my god, I'm excited. Hey Mika, welcome in. So yeah, I'm gonna be finding these missing blocks for the next few years. I can just guarantee it. So I'm having a quick look now to try and I think where they are is when I restart. So like, you know, when I run out of leaves, and then I get halfway through a tree, come back, start on a new tree, don't finish the original one because I was short by a block. And because of that, I think that's where I'm having these tree missed blocks, and they're going to be everywhere. This is the problem with making something perfect, is as soon as one block is wrong, it's like, excuse me sir, why are you there? Yeah. Mode, so don't get overwhelmed. Yeah. There's a few, yeah, he did, so I was also talking to Quinn about it. Quinn said they got very overwhelmed with the random blocks, and it's like, I actually fully get that. I was able to overcome it because it's like a one-off thing. It only lasted an hour, so my brain was able to just, you know, dismiss it as this isn't permanent. You don't have to. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I was able to work around it, but I can fully understand how it was very overwhelming because it was very difficult and very much like, now I've got to think. I'm trying to stay up, but I guess I didn't go in with any, you know, I went in with, there's people to play with. I didn't care if I lost. I didn't care if I won. I don't care if I looked like an idiot. I just went in to play. It was just, you know, even having bad internet connection with the lag, dying to, was it Nuka that killed me when I had because if you watch the video, the lag spike is like, holy shit, nah, poor nips. And I don't know, it's just like one of those things. I went in with literally just, I don't care. So maybe because of that, it made it very easy for me to just go with the flow a little bit easier, which is very not like me. Hey Cynthia, welcome in. But yeah, it's I fully do get the how it could have been for a lot of people. And it was very similar to like when I first played on, when I was on City of Nations. The first day I was running around, and I was even saying to chat and stuff while we were streaming, like, guys, I'm ready to just pull out and get somebody else to replace me because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, eh? I was so confused. I was overwhelmed. This was not vanilla Minecraft the way I knew it. It wasn't modded, but it was using custom so much, and I could not handle it. I was freaking out, and it wasn't until somebody guided me a little bit more so I could actually get it. I think it was Stella. Stella said in chat, she was like, can somebody please help Nips just find it, figure out what, you know, what he's doing. And so somebody directed me into the Discord, there was just something I missed. And suddenly it was like, oh, it was kind of like, you know, when you play modded and you don't find the quests and everything seems confusing. And then once you find the quests, everything becomes a little bit more clear. And you're like, oh, I have direction. I know what I got to do now. All of those random things that I'm seeing make sense because I've got an allocation for them. So once I was given that, I was able to play on City of Nations, and I found it one of the best experiences I've had on Twitch and playing Minecraft. Hey Bear, welcome in. But at first, yeah, it was so I was so like, I can't do this. It's Bower. I don't know how to address your name anymore because it's like I fucked it up for so long that it's kind of like I just don't know what to do with it anymore. It's like when I call Lewis and it's just like that doesn't feel right. It's Louise. It was Louise for like a year before I found out that I was pronouncing their name wrong because it's not Louise, it was Lewis. And it felt wrong. And same with you, Bo. I don't know what to call you anymore. Even though it clearly says Bear. Oh, it's horrible. Hey, Mello, welcome in. I'm just... Oh, that was the wrong Hubert. It's what's the thingamabob. Dun. Gotta call you... I don't even know how to put it. Is that Bjor? Is that Bjor? Bjor? Riften, am I your favourite streamer? You mustn't know many streamers. Would you like me to introduce you to Lily Mae Darling? Now they are a fantastic streamer. Yes, very cozy. Hey Snowy. Oi guys, have you guys been checking out Snowy's paintings? I don't think Snowy's like, you know, promoting them or advertising, but if you guys ever get a chance to see Snowy paint, holy crap. I watched her transform this image last night that was already really effing good. I was watching it and I was saying to her, I was like, this is horrible. Like, this is already good enough to put on the wall. And now you want to add colour to it, and it's that scary moment of, I hope this works out, because if it doesn't work out, I've ruined a perfectly good image. And it just got better. And I'm like, how the hell do you have such good vision? Like... It's very talented, so just saying. If you guys, I was really thoroughly enjoyed just hanging out and, until you decided to get hungry. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, Snowy! The next round of GeoGuessr was in fucking Rotterdam. Not even fucking joking. The next round of GeoGuessr after you fucking left was in fucking Rotterdam. As soon as we got it, I was sitting there screaming, Snowy! And Tempest is like, dude, she's gone. And I'm like, I know! I need her now! I need Snowy! Where is it? God damn it, you left too early! Hey, Coffee, welcome in. But yeah, I was like, I didn't get it. I think I guess Sweden. I think that one I guessed like Sweden or something. And then yeah, it said Rotterdam and I was just like, fuck, this is why. And remember that one where I was screaming, this is Snowy's place, it's Snowy, it's gotta be, it looks like Netherlands. And then we realized later on that there was a hill in the background, so there was no way it could have been Snowy's place. There was a slight elevation in the distance, you know, it was, clearly not. It did come fast. It was like I'm ordering pizza. 5 minutes later, you're like, I got a dip. I'm going, what do you mean you got a dip? You just ordered pizza. Yeah, it's here. So I left the call. It was like 5 minutes wait. Yeah, like it was just, what the fuck? I just figured you hated us and wanted to leave as fast as you could, which makes sense. I mean, yeah, we're pretty boring people. That's why you had to keep yourself entertained. You're like, these guys are so boring, I'm going to start painting because, you know, They're boring. Yeah. That's not true. I'm just doing shit. Don't even believe me. Seriously, look, there's 2 rules you should always follow when it comes to nips, and that is, the first rule is always dig straight down. The second rule is never listen to nips. True story. Those are my 2 rules. I actually came up with a 3rd rule the other night, and I can't remember what it was, so it clearly wasn't important. So let's just stick to the first 2 rules. Always dig straight down and never listen to nips. Those will get you through life pretty solid. Phantom's boy. Wait, how good was that clip when I got struck by lightning in the half-heart hardcore, and suddenly I realized, oh wait, phantoms can get me. Oh shit. Oh, run. Apparently phantoms hurt. I don't believe that though. Because, in my experience... Fuck phantoms. A leaf block on the previous tree? Oh, fuck off. See, you guys just distract me, eh? Straight down is always a solid rule. See, Takeshi understands. And honestly, that isn't even a troll, because I've watched Takeshi stream, and Takeshi does exactly that. Takeshi's just... it just does, just straight down. And I'm just like, wow, you are the, like... you do, it's just, I want to go here, down. Oh, it's so confident the way you do it, eh? Too often, all the time. All the time. I ain't got time for staircasing. Like, you don't even consider doing a 2-block. You know how like a 2-block's always a really good safe one? Because you can even read chat, and you've got time to quickly go, oh shit, I'm falling into lava. You know, and it's just, Takeshi's just like 1 block straight down. Don't even hesitate. It's fucking great. And then you look at it and you go, how do you have 22,000 days on a hardcore world when you don't even take this game seriously? Meanwhile, Nips is dying to fucking sky possums. You never do the torch when digging up? I only do that in half-heart. I only do the torch digging up in half-heart. That's the only time. But then that's completely, you guys can understand, yeah, that one. Yeah, you can, yeah, well, that's, you know, 1 gravel kill you, where in normal, you know, you can take, well, by the time you get out with a shovel, unless you're using a wooden shovel with no armor, you are perfectly safe. And even then, you'd have to have low health to begin with for that to even be a problem with no armor and a wooden shovel. Like, it's not going to happen. To have a drink? Dig straight down into does I know a lot of people bring out like the F3 screen and stuff so they can see their E counter and their corrosion counter and stuff, so they can see through walls to see, you know, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that, but I am not. I just dig straight down. I actually, if anybody ever thinks to yourselves, oh, it's alright, look, Nips knows what's down there because he probably checked his F3. It's like, no, he didn't. Dude, I don't even pay attention to my fucking subtitles on the side of the screen that are saying lava popping directly below me. I just dig straight down. There is no method to my madness. There is no safety. Like, the safety officer ran out. He was just like, fuck this place. I'm out. There's a lawsuit waiting to happen. He doesn't even check his surroundings. It's kind of like watching that guy at the traffic lights, and they're like, I turned left now! And it's like, did you consider the cars that were already in the intersection? Has a drinking problem? Or was that a mining problem? I don't know. It's only a problem if you, I mean, it's definitely not a Minecraft problem, because he hasn't died yet. Sorry, they haven't died yet. My apologies. Forgive me on that one. False habit. Make sure you have a totem and a backup totem in case of lava. See, that's the next one. You guys know what I do with totems. I leave them in my ender chest and ignore them. And then tell people it's fine, I have a totem, don't worry about it. And they go, oh cool, no worries. And then it's like, I mean, secretly though, I do have a totem. It's just in my ender chest. Whoever said it was on my person? Not me. Where was that missing leaf that you guys said I was missing? Because I don't believe you. I think you were trolling me. There it is. Oh my god. You guys lied. You said there was a missing leaf. You guys are liars. Or was this a different tree? Maybe it was another tree that was missing a leaf. Oh, god damn it. Is there another one? Oh, no. I think I got it. I think that was it, right? I hope that was it, right? The problem with perfection. The problem with perfection. Maybe another pop one or burn through them. I'm thinking that we're gonna. I might use them as a recreational activity on YOLO Craft. I'm thinking I might do that. Yeah. Just a recreational activity. More a mining problem. Been sober since I was 21. Really? I haven't. Like I can't say I've been sober since I was younger, but like I haven't gotten drunk since early 20s. Yeah. I haven't gotten drunk since I was like, early 20s. I have indulged in drinking, I've got zero problems in, sitting down and having a bourbon and Coke with mum and dad while playing some cards or stuff like that. It's kind of one of those things. It's when you see them, like or a birthday celebration or something. Like I'm not completely, I just don't like the culture of drinking. It's really what makes me advocate against it, because it's like too many people treat it like it's going to the water park or going to the gym. It's like, bro, going to the pub and the gym are not the same things. Yeah, they both have similar social benefits, and there are certain aspects like socially that are beneficial and whatnot, but there's a bad stigma where people just think that drinking is yeah. Like, I don't want to be that guy. I just feel it needs to be better education on alcohol because of its negative effects, and it's no different to drugs. It is a drug at the end of the day, and it should be treated as such. I'm not saying ban it. I'm not saying people shouldn't do it. I'm just saying it should be treated as a drug because it is, and therefore it should be, not promoted as in like, hey guys, go down to the gym where all your friends are. That's kind of how alcohol's treated, and I just don't like that. That's why but I still have a drink here and there. Nothing wrong with that. Hello, Techhead Fred. Welcome in. I saw your comment before saying that you were going to check out my YouTube and gave us a sub. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Welcome in. Welcome in. It was. So yeah, since I was 21. So what was that, last week? Sorry, that is so true. Yeah, actually, now you mentioned it, Takeshi's not. Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying you're young, but I can see that from Coffee. Coffee's like, you're a baby. Lizzie says the same to me. It's like, Lizzie, I'm 37, and she goes, oh, you're so cute. Look at you, you little baby. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm just immature. I'm not a child. Exactly. I'm not young. I'm just immature. Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, Lizzie does it to me as well, and it's like, dude, I hate you. Stop being so demeaning. I'm an adult. I'm a big boy now. I'm a big boy. It's yep. Yeah, it's it's like it's funny. My white chocolate and Kahlua. Yum! How alcoholic is that once you've baked it? I'm assuming it wouldn't be alcoholic, but I'm assuming, it wouldn't be for children once it's done. But at the same time, it's not, that sounds, oh yeah, I love Kahlua. It's been a while, eh? You haven't watched it yet? I get that. It's, I'm pretty bad myself, actually. I feel pretty guilty because I've actually got some videos that I've been meaning to watch, and I just haven't gotten around to it. And it's honestly, I haven't even been on YouTube, even watching docos and stuff. To be honest, I've been missing out on a lot of those things too. Which I love watching docos and a lot of YouTube stuff. I just haven't been. I've been off, bitty. Got other stuff going on, so I feel ya. I mean, and I still call him kid. Dude, I do the same. Anybody's under 25, I call him kid. Like, I call Snowy Sparkles kid. Snowy will attest to this. Snowy knows I do. I call them kid. And it's like, Snowy's like, dude, I'm fucking over 20. I can legally drink in America. That's not child. And I'm sitting there going, you're a child. Who are more mature than me? They're not hard to find. My old apprentice was. Going for an evening walk and stop to the local pub for 1 or 2 pints, especially during this heat wave. Oh, for sure. Yeah. For lunch and have a drink on a day off. Yeah. But binge, yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just like if you go through a carton of beer a week or something, because, you know, you're coming home every night and you're having, you know, 6, 7 beers or something, it's a problem. But if you have, let's say, a beer after work, it's like, no, that's, you know, you're managing it, you're regulating it, you deserved it, you earned it. You just worked a hard day. A nice cold beer, fuck yeah. I can't argue with that. But yeah. Hey, Velvet, welcome in. Old people who are idiots. Old people are idiots, aren't we? Old people are. I don't think we can help it, though. But we are old, and it's like 10 p.m. I know people are like, we should go out this weekend. And I'm like, well, I'm just like, what's like a pub feed? You know, they close at 8, right? And they go, no, we're going to the casino. And I'm just like, you know, you're going to the casino. I'm going to bed. Okay, I'm pretty bad at staying up late nowadays, but I ain't going out either way. At the end of the day, I smell funny, so, I mean, mainly because my nose is blocked. Going to the pub, because mine has some bloody food. True, that does help you. Throwing your money away. That was loud in my ears. Holy jeez, Steve. Oh, I like this song. Is this Hilltop? No, it's Draft. I knew this. Shower time? No worries. You go wake up. You go wake up. It is about that time of day for you. A carton of Diet Cola a week be a problem? Yes. Yes, it is a problem. That is a sugar addiction. It's not good for your health. It's not healthy. I would call that one out too. I'm also one of those big advocates that I believe sugar and alcohol should both be treated the same as cigarettes. You're walking around with cigarettes with all these labels saying it's going to cause cancer and all these other horrible things. It's like, yep, well, we should have the same on alcohol, which I know it does. It says things like pregnant people and drink responsibly and stuff, but I don't think it's bad enough. I think it should be like the plain labeling. Like in Australia, we've got plain labeled cigarettes. I reckon McDonald's boxes should have the same thing, just a picture of a fat kid on the front of the box, you know, and then people, and it's just like, that's what it should have. And it's like, oh, but that is fat shaming. And it's like, no, it is outlining a problem. And it's the same as we're not shaming addicts either. Addicts need help. A lot of them, like gambling addicts, like drug addicts, alcohol, like all of these things. We're not trying to shame them. We're trying to help them regulate so they can get the help they need, and so on and so forth. So it's the same with sugars and fats and stuff. Like diabetes is huge. I love fucking Japan. Guys, if you ever want to look at a good healthy system, go to Japan. You talk to a Japanese kid, ask them what their favorite food is. They'll say broccoli. They'll say carrot. They'll say apple. Things like this. And it's just like, what the fuck? Because they've got a nutritionist on campus, on every single school, to make sure that in their cafeterias, they are eating healthy. They're not allowed to bring their own food from home, which means they can't bring snacks from home. Nope, it is all nutritional valued food. They learn all about it. And then when they come out, it's just like, guys, this is fantastic. But then you come to the Western world and we're just like, yeah, nah, just chuck some more preservatives into it. And it's just, that is a problem. So, yes, I believe as much as people don't like it, and even I'm even sometimes subject to some of these things myself. I can't argue. I just believe that, you know, things should all be treated with the same extremism or intensity as to their like it needs the same intensity to the amount of impact it has on society. Cigarettes have a huge impact on society, so it needs to be treated with the same intensity as other drugs, you know? And it's like, weed is completely blown out of proportion. Why is that one when alcohol's not? You know what I mean? Everything's being, it's not right. a good amount of people at my age are casual racists. I know. Oh my god. I gotta put my hand up sometimes on that one. I sometimes have a giggle and then I realize, holy shit, Nips, that was so fucking racist. At first, I just have a giggle and then I realize what I said or something, and I gotta put my hand up on sometimes. If people, I would appreciate if you do call me out on them. I should be mature enough to handle the criticism, to not be an asshole. But, you know, growing up in rural outback Australia in the 90s, I might as well have been brought up in the 80s, which at that time, you know, a lot of this stuff was just the way it was. So, and it was not acceptable. And just because it was doesn't mean I condone it. It just means, you know, I need to be relearned on a lot of these, what's acceptable and what's not. And some of it's just behavioral. It's not necessarily that I'm, you know what I mean? I want to be a better person too. So many socially acceptable drugs. Some are socially acceptable and some are not socially acceptable, and they need to be treated with the intensity to their impact. Like, I'm not saying that all drugs should be treated the same. No, because heroin is way worse than marijuana. You out there fucking, you know, smoking fentanyl, that ain't the same to fucking, you know, I don't know, Xanax addiction or something. Like, some guy popping pills, yeah, it's a big problem, but it ain't nothing compared to like a cocaine problem. So they should be treated with the intensity proportional to their impact. Look at all these huge fucking words I'm using. I'll apologize to anybody whose vocabulary isn't sorry. I'll bring it. Sorry for the dictionary. Apologize. Hey, Novato. Sorry. Oh, hi. Yep. Should be, if a product is got a certain level of sugar, it makes it age restricted. Like how many places? Yeah, that's kind of it. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Everything just needs to be. Yeah. Angle. That's right, guys. We got ads going, so we'll pause the game. Like we haven't been paused and talking shit for the last 5 minutes. Like, I'll be straight out honest. I've actually got ouzo at the moment. I'm actually drinking some ouzo. Like, it's not like I don't drink. It's just that, like, I haven't had a drink in months. I found a bottle of ouzo and went, ooh, I could use a bit of a take-off edge right at the moment with everything that's been, as you guys know, all you people who are in ads missing out on the stuff I probably don't need to say anyway. Bit old school. What's old school me? What, ouzo? It's just something I found. Like, I think it's, it's not mine. It's not mine. I reckon it's something my parents must have left here, like many years ago. Many years ago, eh? Yeah, I sent you the picture, Novato. I sent you a screenshot of me playing it. I said it's a bit addictive. I'm up to like level 20. I don't play a lot, but I like kind of I go in now, and I'm like, okay, it needs to have, I need to get like these numbers, and I just build like one, factory? Yeah, I'll build like one number factory, and go, cool, no worries, set that off, and then save the game and get out. And then I log on the next, and then, you know, I'll get on the next day and go, right, you know, I'm not going on there, and I'm trying not to binge it, because the first day I played for like 5 hours. You know how you just sit there and just fucking oops. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try and pace that one a little bit better by you know, just doing one factory a day type thing. But it's not bad, eh? Ex-bartender, I remember it from my younger years. Oh, as a younger bartender, yeah. I know it from I know Uzo from, well, to be fair, we've had a lot of Greek friends in my in where I am. Family friends who are Greek and stuff. Quite a few actually. Now that I think about it, there was the Steve Zalopoulos. There was Hatz Mahal. There was the Hellenic boys. Darwin's got a pretty big Greek population. Okay, yeah, so Darwin's pretty big on with like the Greek population. It's borderline the same fucking, you know. Well, so I'm actually quite familiar with it. Plus, also, there's an episode on MASH where they drink it, and because of that, that's also, you know, one of my like, call it my comfort show. You know, we like chucking on MASH and just having it on the background and listening to Alan sound like an idiot. Good stuff. You got auto-corrected again? Being a drink of choice for a certain age demographic. Oh, really? Which one's that? What is the age demographic that likes Ouzo and Coke? I actually don't even like Ouzo. It's licorice flavor, and I don't like licorice. I don't like licorice. I like whiskey. Like, I do like a whiskey. A Jack Daniels or a few other ones. I don't mind them. But, like, the best way to put it, like, a bottle of Jack Daniels will last me, like, 6 months to a year. Well, unless things are not going well for me, in which case I might have a few more, but that's rare. Well, I mean... Yeah, I don't... Like, when was the last time you guys saw me drinking? Or heard about me drinking? So... It can't be that often. Boomers and... Oh, really? That's funny. Because that's exactly what I'm drinking. Follow for the nice beard. Appreciate that. Cockhead? I don't know. Like, just an FYI, we don't like the term unk around here. It's disrespectful. It's derogatory. You like chives? Regal? I don't even know. Oh, I know that one. No, that one's nice. Appreciate that, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, look, this may not sound right to a lot of people, and people may disagree with me, but I stand by it, and that is, it's not much different to the N-word, where it came across as a slur, where younger people were, you know, it was derogatory. It was just like, oh, you're just an old guy, you're an unk, you know, it was very quite derogatory. And then it became like a standard thing. But it's just like, just because it's become normal, but its roots are derogatory. It's just like, it's the same as the word boomer. Boomer has a very similar thing. Like, I actually don't like calling people boomers because it's like, no, that there's also been given the same treatment where it's just like, it's being overplayed and now it's being used derogatory. Like, oh, you're a boomer. Oh, you're an unk. Oh, and that's why we don't use it. That's all. Yeah. So it's just I'm not trying to rant. I'm just trying to be informative so that way people can sit there and go, yeah, you know what? I can get on board and I understand why this rule is in place. Therefore, I can comply with it. It's really easy to comply with understanding. You know, once you know why you're doing something, it's like, oh, that makes sense. And you have no problems in just following the rules. You know, it's kind of like, don't run inside. Why not? Because the floors are slippery, and if you fall and break your nose, we don't have medical people close enough to help you. And it's like, well, I understand. I'm not going to run inside because there's no medical attention. Like, we can follow that rule because we understand why we're doing something. So yeah, there. What is it Panda? Trezzy Panda? I'm going to call you Panda. Trezzy sounds, I don't know what I would like. Yo, Gen X, I'm a zillennial, so like I was born in the late 80s. but I was born in rural Australia, which means we were very behind. You know, like we did not get internet quickly. Like it came a lot later. Technology came a lot later because of the ruralness and stuff like that. It's not that we didn't get it, but it was like literally a couple years later. And then I also grew up poor. With like hand-me-downs and stuff. So, you know, like going to school with, you know, like we played Sega Mega Drive because it was my cousin's hand-me-down. So therefore, like when everybody else was out there playing PlayStation, I was playing Sega at model. It was dope. It's the same as when I was playing the Commodore 64. And no fucking joke, a year later, one of the kids in school says I'm getting a PlayStation, and Stephen and I were still playing on the Commodore 64. No, I don't think you knew what that was. That was back at Partridge.
Yeah, I don't think I played that one. I know the Nintendo 64, obviously, but I don't think
Yeah, the Commodore 64. Like, this is what we used to play on, but at the time, people were coming out with PlayStations and Dreamcasts, and it's like, oh... Why are we 10 years behind? So that's why I tell people I'm like a zillennial. It's like a millennial because I am a millennial. But let's be realistic. I did not grow up in that same year or... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, pandas are adorable. Do you like the red panda, orange panda, grey panda? What is it called? The orange, red panda. I love the red panda. You're aware of the risk. We got it, you know, sometimes it's helpful. I actually have that for a good reason though, you know, because it's true, you know, if you've got 40, 50 people in chat and you sit there and tell somebody your age or something, you know, I mean, like, it's not always horrible, but, you know, you just got to be careful. And sometimes we all get a little bit comfortable and sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget, you know. Atari. Oh, yes. I like that, Yep, the Atari. That was, oh my word, the days. My first chunky was a secondhand 64. Oh, really? You know this? Oh my god, dude. I was playing, like, when I was in grade 4, so I was like 10 years old, I was playing a Commodore 64 at school. That's how old I am. I'm not like old, but when people sit there and, you know, when it's like, oh yeah, you're a young kid, and it's like, I am. But still, like, Commodore 64 was what we were doing in school. It wasn't the PlayStations and stuff like the other millennials. Like, fucking, when Swifty was growing up, she had fucking, like, Xboxes and stuff. And I'm like, bro, I remember when the Nintendo 64 came out, and it was the fucking pinnacle, and everybody was losing their mind because graphics were in 3D now. It's like, oh my god. Dude, you still got your PS1 on your shelf? I've got 2 PS1s in there. I've got PS3s. I've got PS2s. I've got them all on a shelf over there. I've even got my 2 Nintendo 64s. I've got a Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I've got 2 Sega Mega Drive 2000. No, Sega Mega Drive 2s. What else have I got over there? I've got a few old ones. I've got a good collection of some of this old stuff. Yeah, there was no start button. It was just go. Oh, look, it's playing. Sweet. Yeah, it was a different age, different time. In the same sentence, not by... You don't know, the Nintendo 64 was the 3D, but at the time, I was legit... Yeah, like, it wasn't, like, I literally, yeah, the Nintendo 64 came, I remember when that came out, that was insane. Guys, have you seen the M64? If you haven't seen it, it's called the M64, like M for Molly, M for mature. And essentially, it's a Nintendo 64, but they've redone it. It's, I don't want to, yeah, just have a look for it. It's sick. Dude, when my housemate, a couple of weeks ago, lost their shit when I was out camping, for those who don't remember what happened. So I went out camping and I came home and the housemate had lost his shit and he'd smashed up a bunch of stuff, like the door of the house, the cupboards. Absolutely lost the fucking plot. There was broken glass all over the veranda, the whole 9 yards. Like, and we ended up getting the police down. They arrested him, took him off the property. Dad came, and then Dad was over, and Dad was like, yeah, you're not welcome back on the property anymore. Get out. Go. And he's anyway. Point is, he knocked over our fucking CRT and smashed it on the veranda. I've got a CRT that was sitting out in the veranda on the cupboard, just, you know, like, I know it's outside, but it's under the veranda. It was just out of the way. Just, you know, like, it was for now. And it was a big one. Oh, bro. It was a big one. It would have been a good, like, this would have been a 36-inch TV or something. I know that doesn't sound big, but you try getting a CRT that's fucking, you know, that's a big-ass fucking CRT. Like, so we don't have that anymore. I mean, I could probably get another one, but I actually do have another CRT. But it's, I actually can't believe my dad got rid of the old... Our first CRT that we had, Dad got rid of it a few years ago, because I asked him about it, and he goes, yeah, I had to get rid of it. And I was like, why? Why'd you do that? And he goes, because it literally fell apart. Because those old TVs were made out of MDF wood, like chipboard. Like, literally, it was just a laminate on the outside that made it look like it was really nice wood finish. It was literally just wood composite. That's how they used to make those things on the outside. I mean, like, it was just good for the days, and it lasted. This TV I'm talking about lasted 45 years before it finally gave in. A lot of it was just water damage and shit. But it's just like, no. I could have rebuilt that box. Damn it. I could have rebuilt that box though. But that's also a thing. Would I have? Maybe, probably. I think that's where Dad finally learned to stop keeping all these old things that you can fix. But what I do have is I do have my original colour TV from when I was 16? 15? Yeah, when I was like 15, 6, oh, wait up. 14. Yeah, it would have been 14. I got my first colour TV. I still have that, and it is a CRT. And it is old. It is a clunker. Like, it's one of those ones with the dials on the side where you clunk, 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 clunk. Like, proper. Didn't even have buttons, and it was just clunky. It's great. And they crumbled. Like, they did last, actually, in a lot of ways. Like, when they were properly, you know, which was just incredible. Because you look at it, you go, how did this stuff last? Because, well, the MDF was different back then, too. And it was looked after. But the problem is, once that laminate starts to peel off, then it exposes the wood. Once the wood is exposed, then it's able to, then the moisture gets in, and it, you know, all go downhill from there, doesn't it now? I thought this was the Doug Anthony All-Stars for a second. Yeah, so that was the thing. But if you kept, you know, you looked after them, as long as the laminate didn't peel, and if it ever did, you know, just reseal it. It was they fucking lasted years. And when I say years, I'm not talking about the modern day, what we call years. It's not like that fucking 3 to 5 year warranty shit. No, I'm talking about like 20 to 30 year warranty shit. Stuff that was built in the 70s and 80s. No fucking joke. I asked my dad the other day when we were out, a couple months ago when we were camping. I said, oi, Dad, this is the fucking same mini fridge, car fridge that we used when I was younger. That thing's got to be fucking 40 years old. And he went, try 60. What? And he goes, I bought this off your grandpa. He bought it brand new himself back in 1950 or whatever. And I'm just going, dude. It's like, yeah, Dad literally was like, I was like, holy fucking shit. We still use it to this day. This is the same fridge that my grandpa bought in the fucking, was it the late 50s or something? and or early 60s. But it's just like, you got to be joking. And we take it out camping, and where we go camping is four-wheel drive territory, as in no sealed roads. So lots of bumps. You get bogged, and everything gets moved around and jerked and thrown around because, well, you're trying to get out of it. So you're turning left and right. Your car's almost flipped over. All the other stuff that happens when you're having fun in a four-wheel drive. And it's in the trailer being bounced around and shit, and still works. Still goes. I'm pretty sure one year, actually, the fuse blew in it. So Dad just got some alfoil and rolled it up and jammed it into there. Oh, no, that was the radio. No, that was the radio. Last 2 years at most. Now, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's yeah, 3 to 5 years is like, nah. That. What's the catch? Oh, I gotta subscribe, don't I? Yeah. Hail consumerism. All hail consumerism. I do too. And this is also my problem growing up is as a millennial when I did. We grew up with, like, oi, don't throw that out. You can fix that. Like your cousin's old bike, just get some new, and that was our attitude. And it was the same with, you get an old fridge. You're like, oi, fucking bargain. Everything was looked at like, I can fix that. Or reuse, reduce, and recycle. That was our attitude back in the 80s and the 90s. So it makes it very hard nowadays because I look like a hoarder because I got all this shit lying around that I have the intent to reuse, reduce, and recycle, but I can't. Because they can't get parts for anymore, or they weren't built to be fixed. And I'm like, bro, but why can't I just fix my shit? What happened to the rights to repair? Is the iPhone box? The iPhone box was built to last. The iPhone box is a weird one. Everyone keeps those. Yeah. It's just like, honestly, yeah, you look. Oh no, those aren't iPhone boxes. But, let me have a look. Look, I reckon, if I look here. There's one. Oh no. Yes, it is. I found one. Okay, it's not an iPhone. It's a Samsung. It's a Samsung box. But yes, Jesus. That did not take me long to find one. Just look around all my boxes of random assorted stuff where I've got, I've got heaps of just also use well, there's this one. This was a pipe. That was a pipe in that one. This was a pen. A pen came in this little box. Yeah, I got a lot of these little boxes that had stuff come in them, and I use them for coins or whatever the fuck I use them for and shit. Hey, Princess, are you hot? It's warm today, isn't it, girl? Can I reuse this? Never picks it up again. Yeah, I say I'm going to reuse them, but also they're just sitting in the cupboard waiting for me to reuse them because they're a good box. I might use that one day. Got so much crap and it's useful. Like, yeah, it's like with cars. Like, you don't fix your car. You just go buy a new car. And I'm going, but, if I could just get a front end support, if I could just get a radiator support mount, I could pull that other section out and I can replace it. And they're like, yeah, but you can't get that. And I'm like, well, so what you're saying is that this car is a write-off. And they go, yeah. And it's like, it's a sheet of metal that would cost $100. But you can't, but everything's nothing, but, well, things aren't made to get fixed. Like, if you look at a gearbox in a car, you don't even change the oil these days in your gearbox. You just replace, the oil in the gearbox lasts longer than the gearbox. By the time you need to service the gearbox and replace the oil, the internal parts are already shot because they've saved so much money on materials and shimming it down to the amount they didn't have enough, everything material reduction, all that shit to a point where it's just like, nah, this is just a throwaway item now. You're like, this is fucked. I think true. That's actually true. I do have old phones sitting in some of these cases. Thank you for the alert, Cat in the Go. Appreciate. Any car made after 2016 is brutal as fuck. Yup. Even some of the older ones are, but yeah, that's definitely 2016 for sure. Like you look at like the cars that were driving in Grease Lightning. All right, you look at the cars that were driving in Grease Lightning. Those were made with like 3.2 mil steel, and then you look at the ones these days, they're made with 0.8 mil. You look at the cars in the early 2000s, they were made with like 1.2 or 2.4 back in the 80s. Things like that. This is the thickness of steel. This is also why cars were a lot stronger back then. Like, they were heavier, yeah. But, yeah, these muscle cars and stuff and all these just older cars, they were made of different stuff. And the thing is, also, you could fix that. Nowadays, you can't fix that. And it's too expensive to even worry about it even if you wanted to. Just buy a new one. I remember I was talking to a mate yesterday, the other day about it, actually. And it was like with the printers. I remember we were laughing. The dad would say, I'd say, Dad, why do you keep buying new printers when you hate having to set them up every time? He goes, because it's cheaper than a new cartridge. And we went, fair enough. I understand that principle. And that was back when I was many years ago. And we just kind of brushed it off. Like, yeah, that is pretty silly, but okay. And then it evolved into everything we see. Everything has gotten to that point where it's like, nah, don't worry about it, just replace it. And it's like, it's getting to a point where like your tires are going to run out in your car. Instead of replacing your tires, people are just going to buy new cars. Oh shit, I ran out of fuel. Better go buy a new car. You know, you could just fill it up. Whoa. The things... Imagine. Could you imagine, like, running out of fuel and just... I mean, actually, I know some people like this. I do know some people like this. Burner cars, yeah. I actually... I was saying it going, the worst part is I know this demographic. The people who actually do this. I've seen it too many times. But... it's so silly. Why do we have no music? Why do you hate us? God, my voice was getting so annoying. Did you guys hear me speaking? Okay, we need a new playlist. Let's go with... what do we got in this one? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a bit pathetic. True. That's interesting. What did it do? Okay. Appreciate the lurks. Good crumple zones. I do. I fully understand that. Like, honestly, the fact that people have figured out that the engine going underneath the car is a lot more safe than having the engine sit in the passenger seat right next to you. Man, that is actually incredibly, like, this is great. But at the same time, it's yeah, there's certain things that are, yeah. Why do we go for this one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this will go right. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, we got ads. When are the ads? 2 minutes. Okay. Ads are coming up. We will be doing, the quick standard. Let's see if we can finish these all these trees. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ow. Damn. And we'll take some quick ad breaks. Ha-da-da-da. Hey, what are you doing down there, buddy? You ain't got no rights being there. Adds in a minute. Friends and family. And folks and foes. I don't know. Oh, what? I can't finish that last tree. So silly. No worries, mate. You have a fantastic time zone. You have a great time zone. We're going to have a quick ad break, and then I'll be here for a bit. I should be here for a bit anyway. It's another 5 shulkers in there, so we've got plenty. Plenty. Should be able to keep going around. Alright. If you gotta grab yourself something to eat, drink, sleep, stretch your legs, grab meds, get a bed, make sure you guys do what it is you gotta do, and you're right back after these quick messages. Where's the button? There it is. Welcome back. Hey, Ali. Hi. Hi, Ali. Oh, lost my foot. There we are. I got my PlayStation box under my feet. And it ran away from me. I need it because I got short legs. I got little legs. Ba-da-da. This is the exciting bit, eh? At least this bit I can run pretty smoothly. Like, I don't have to jump around and shit. I can just run around and... I'm going to run out of tree stumps soon, actually. Do these go all the way back? They do. They just don't go on that side. I think I have actually run out of tree stumps, which is okay, because I do have at least a shulker of logs. I got at least a shulker of logs. I just got to go get them and then go place them. That is a lot of bouncing around, hopping between frog lights. Diddle-doo. Hey, stop putting them in the wrong spot, you twit-head. Not very efficient. I don't want to talk about it. I need to figure out how to dual stream. I know it's fairly easy. It used to be a lot more difficult. Nowadays it's actually a lot more easy. But I need to figure out how to do it so I can stream on YouTube at the same time. I won't be able to stream on TikTok because TikTok... Oh, actually, I did recently delete my account. So I've just got to remake it. Hopefully I can remake my TikTok account and I can start posting again. But the main one is I really need to look at this YouTube multi-streaming. I reckon that'll really help. It's like we were saying the other day when Benji was here. Force and direction. Oh, there's a lot of luck involved, but you got to do the hard work. But then also with that hard work, if it's incorrectly allocated, you know, like a lot of people say they don't want to do YouTube, which is I get it, I fully get it. But one of the other things about YouTube is it does give a lot of exposure. It's the same as me. I didn't want to ever do TikTok, but at the end of the day, it's a lot of exposure. And it's like, I mean, if you're getting, you know, 50 viewers on TikTok, let's say, that's could be an extra few, you know, that could be an extra $50 a week, or well, I don't know what the rates are. I got no idea. I'm just, you know. So the point is, why not? Plus exposure. I was listening to Luke this afternoon, and he was saying that like he only just got 15,000 last week, and they're on 15.5, and I'm just like, bro, I'm on like 2,000 subs. And then I thought, wow, actually, yeah, that's... And then he was saying about thank you for all the subs over on YouTube while he was streaming. And I thought, no, that's actually a good point. Like, I could get 10 subs a day just by going live on YouTube. Like, I'm trying to get, you know, I want to get subs through my videos. But at the same time, if I'm streaming and people are watching shorts and then my stream pops up and they see me, there's a lot, you know, they may see a short. But if I'm live, you know, there's a chance of interaction, you know, and there is a big audience over on YouTube that I fully understand not coming over to Twitch in a lot of ways. They're like, nah, I'm a YouTuber. I get it. Some people prefer the red platform. I prefer the purple platform when it comes to streaming, and I prefer the red platform when it comes to more evergreen. But at the same time, why can't I do streaming on both, you know? So I got to look into it. I was going to find, I think I might talk to the Jazz Like Onion. Very confident they are familiar and definitely know they're knowledgeable. Him big brain. Him big, maybe smooth. May not be many lumps, but big brain. Maybe dry, but big brain. So, I'll talk to Jazz about it. Because, yeah, I reckon that'll really help my YouTube, a lot of it, you know, like getting some views on my videos as well, because people might get more exposure to it. You know. Oh, yeah, I was going back to sleep. That's why I ran back there. Twithead. I got it. Ooh, is this? No, it's not, huh? I thought it was Savage Garden. No, you are wrong to be there, sir. Dun, 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 dun. No. Hey, Forest. Hey, boy. What are you doing? You're hot. It's warm today. It is warm today. I've not heard this song before. Oh, what about... Oh. Yeah. This is a good playlist. This one should go down pretty right for most people. Man, who doesn't love Michael? I do know there are people out there that I know that, and even some people will be like, look, I got nothing against him. It's just not my style, and I get that too. But you know, it's kind of like a Bohemian Rhapsody type thing. Yeah, same thing. But most of the time, you'll have everyone jump in and start singing. It's again, yeah, not everyone loved Queen, but yeah, come on, who doesn't like Michael? Mana. Manana. Manana. Mana. Nanana. But the kid is not my son. Boing. Yeah, I was going to go back and get some sticks and fill in all of these, but I might just finish this and then come back and do some sticks, you know, like we'll just park our car here, throw some of these bad boys down. I'll tell you what, I have been noticing as I've been placing these, something I may have actually already really noticed it before and forgotten as well. High chance, great forgettery. But I was noticing it yesterday and I'm noticing it again today. Something I didn't really foresee or think about was these trees. They're not all the same colour. Like you can see that tree right there is a different colour. It's because it's in a river. Where was it? Oh, which one was it? Oh no, they're all going to be the same colour now because I've gone to... There you go, there's in a river. River. You can see when they're in a river, the colours are different. Ah! God, that was horrible. That's a nice tree. That's a nice tree you got there. Why, thank you. I only hire the best gardeners. They could be submarine technicians, I don't know. They're from Mali. Oh, there's something I was going to say to Buffalo I forgot about. Nah. Haha. Parkour. Not my son. Oh, I just thought of something. When I do my architect build for my brother. Oh man. It's meant to be overridden with like jungle. And I'm like, bro, why did you do that to me? I just realized. I've just been doing fucking leaves. I guess, and jungle leaves are like a little bit more, they're a lot more scarce. They're going to be a bit of a pain to get a hold of. Oh no. I hate leaves. I don't want to do any more trees and shit. I'll try and do a lot of it natural, natural regen. What do you call it? Natural gen. So just, you know, plant some fucking jungle trees or shit. But there will be a lot of it where I have to go do it properly. I'm still not exactly sure how I'm attacking this, because also taking that month off meant horribly. I hate this, but the month off means I'm kind of a month behind, because I was saying already I'm a bit behind on what I want, where I want to be. I wanted to also have the roof of the nether removed before I started it. But now I'm looking at it going, guys, I don't think I'm gonna get around to that just for a bit. I might actually just I might put the nether roof one off for a bit. I might even try and do that in the... Oh no, I can't do it like that. You have to do it in one hit. Ah, bugger. I say maybe I could like do a little bit in between. I mean, I can do. There is a lot I can do without, but it's just a certain technique I want to use. I really want to use. It's not that it's better, faster, or anything. It's just that it's one you don't see very often, and I want to do it. It's very, very unique, and that's literally the only reason I want to do it that way. It's just so unique. So I want to. Yes, scratch my nose. So I do want to finish the nether roof removal. Ooh, fell a bit early there, buddy. I want to get that one done proper la. But I also really want to start these architect ones, which means I really, really want to get this here done. Losing my mind with somebody with me, I'm blind. Nothing. Oh. I wonder if I could figure out how to do that. I'm gonna have to figure out. What I want to do is, and I've only got 3 so far to catch back up on, so it shouldn't be too hard. I want to extract the GeoGuessr portion of my stream. Oh, that's what I should do from now on. I gotta wait to do it from now on. But I mean, if I can figure out a way to extract it from the stream, just that last portion, and download it, I want to edit it around a little bit, and I wouldn't mind putting YouTubes up of it. It's not Minecraft, but hey, it's you know. It's a bit of fun. Always on time. No. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Oh, gosh, I should get 2 more trees out of this. Oh my word! You see that? That's crazy. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Oh no. Hold the line. Oh no. Alright. Love is always on time. Always on time. Yeah, it's pretty obviously not finished. I should be able to keep track of that one. Bang. You know what's actually kind of annoying about having this all over here is when I have to do the other side. I guess I could move all this. Yeah, I guess I could move all of it at one stage. I might just leave the these things hanging around. Hey, love. Just thought about you because we just flew past. This one's yours, isn't it? Yeah, we just flew past this one, and I was like, I know that one. That's it. That's yours. Hi, love. We got lots of trees. Hope you had a good day. So many trees. Actually starting to really look good. But that's another one. I also kind of need to stagger this project because it is so incredibly large that I'm like, maybe I should just do one bit and then have a break from it because it is like, this is like, you know, a month's project. Almost gone. Oh. Hope you didn't have to do anything today. Hope you're able to just... How's Buddy going? Shrifty says Buddy's doing quite... Or Buddy's apparently pretty happy and adorable. But, I mean, yeah, I hope Buddy's doing well and was maybe comforting and, I don't know, helping. I'm glad to hear it's almost gone. More leaves. He's doing well. Apparently, yeah, the cats aren't taking it the best, but you kind of get that. Like, it makes a lot of sense considering they got an intruder. There's an intruder. Romp. So many trees. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to stagger it on other projects because I wouldn't mind just absolutely destroying, smashing it out, but at the same time, holy jeez. It does get very... Although this part here is definitely more enjoyable than the harvesting of the leaves to get the trees. You know? You got me to drink. Yeah, that one is a big... yeah, that one would have been... Yeah, we had to do... It was a struggle with ours when we first moved in here. Because there was already another cat here. But yeah, it's good that they've... Shrifty was saying they've all got their safe spaces. Like Coco's got yours, Cookie's got hers, and Coco and Socks has got outside. So that way they've all got their comfort zones that they can escape to and get away from Buddy. Which is really, yeah, it's good they've all got somewhere to go to. Because they're hanging out in my room, except for Cookie, who's still in Shritzy's room, yeah. She was saying that yesterday, she's like, Cookie's under my bed and won't come out. And it's like, oh no. Spends the nights in your room? Is it just the daytime he's outside? It's like Princess, yeah. Princess, like, she's, as you can see, she's just hit. No, you can't see her. Yes, you can. Is that her? Is that her you can see? No, you can't see her on the camera. Princess is right there. And she, like, sleeps up here on the couch or, you know, inside. But during the day, she sleeps outside on the fucking table. And, yeah. Because she's weird like that. But, yeah. Princess spends inside, but outside during the day. Teo is very much like, you cannot keep me inside. You dare try to keep me inside. No, he would just yell at you like, let me out, let me out, let me out. And the funny thing is, though, is if you're ever looking for him, he's never outside. Unless, if I'm in the shed, he'll be out in the shed with me. But, and he will go out after he eats. He'll go out for a, piss and a lay in the sun and do what the cats do after they've eaten. But apart from that, if you're looking for him, you go over to the couch in the other lounge room, and he's sleeping on the couch in the other lounge. Like that, and that is all day. I wake up in the morning, go over there, he's there. Afternoon, he's there. And then before you go to bed, he's more or less the same spot. He's always got somewhere where he's comfortable. And he's always inside. He rarely goes outside. But if you lock him out or put a door in his way he's a nightmare. Oh, he's very... Although, actually, he's gotten a lot better. He actually has, now that I think about it. Because when we had to lock all the windows and doors when the pest mob came, now that I think about it, he was actually very kind of just like, Maybe at first he felt trapped and stuff because, well, he was a stray. And it took us years to get him to eat properly. Because... Also, Princess didn't help. She was a bit of a bitch. She would chase him up onto the roof. So he would sleep on the roof. In the roof. Like, as in, under the tin, but above the ceiling. In the attic, as the us would say. Yeah. Doesn't like being kept inside, but she spends most of her time asleep. Yeah, similar thing. It's just like, you can't lock them in. They do not like it. But even when sometimes I'll have the door open, because I do, and we got cat flaps. There's cat flaps on 3 of the doors in the house to get outside. There is always a way outside. And then I regularly sit here with the door wide open because it's beautiful outside. So why not have the door wide fucking open? It's lovely out there. And he will come in, and he will walk over from the other lounge room and then take a shit in the fucking litter box. And it's just like, why are you shitting in the litter box? I mean, I get it, you're a cat shit in litter box. I appreciate that. I'm glad it's not the rug. The door's wide open. Go outside. You have a whole 5 acres of yard to go and shit in. Why are you doing it in the one that I have to clean? I hate you. And he's like, yeah, but it's convenient. It's inside. I don't have to go outside. It's like, dude, it's not raining. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's not... Why are you inconveniencing me? He's like, because this is your job, slave. Now feed me. We got a litter box inside for emergencies, like if it's raining or if there's imposter cat outside or... whatever reason they feel that they can't go outside to, do their business. Instead of forcing them or restricting them, I just, yeah. But then they end up using it because it's convenient. It's like, I hate you guys. Welcome back, Snowy. Hi. Hi. You're all clean. You're all clean and... You know, some people shower with Pantene, but I use Water Malone to keep me clean. True story. Yep. Rabag, no worries, love, no worries. Imposter cat was at Swifty since... Yeah, we've got an imposter cat too. We don't know. We like every now and then. I have mentioned it a couple times, but it's nothing really major. We actually don't see him ever. But every now and then you'll be like sitting inside, and you just like it's always at night time. And you see the cat's ears perk up or something, and then I'll take my headphones off and I can hear this like out coming from there. Actually, nowadays the cats don't even perk their ears up. They kind of just ignore him. But at first they were. It probably started roughly 6 months ago. Yeah. But it's we haven't even seen him yet. He's very, very keeps away. So we don't have much on it. Where as in Socks, and in Imposter Cat, at Swifty's place, they look identical. Those two are they're virtually identical. And that's kind of where I stole the thing from, because I'm like, well, we have a cat that is invading our yard. It's intruding. It's an imposter. Look, it also fits the same definition, but yeah, no, they're two different cats. Maybe I should find a different name. But I do like Imposter Cat. It just sounds, it's just got it's a really good name, eh? See, Vader Cat doesn't work, eh? Call him. Call him Darth Cat, like Darth Vader, like Vader. You see what I'm doing there? Keep our strays; they become pets, whether we want them to or not. Yeah, yeah. Well, ours won't. Like they can't. I don't know. Like I've even said to Buffalo, I was like, look, I'm not gonna be throwing shoes and trying to scare them off and stuff, because they don't. I want to. I've noticed that a lot of the time when this cat's out there, meowing or moaning or whatever, some of these times it's like negative degrees. It's definitely been a lot prominent in the winter, and that's kind of what my thing is. I'm kind of sitting there thinking, like, maybe this cat's just fucking cold. But I don't know what the fucking... I don't know whether it's I'm on heat and I'm trying to attract other cats meowing, or whether it's I'm fucking cold meowing, or whether it's a back off, I'm a threat meowing. I don't really know. It's just kind of a weird... yeah, I haven't fully established it. But my cats don't seem to be too concerned anymore. And I'm just figure, look, if this cat's not a threat, and it's, if it's actually just seeking shelter or warmth or maybe food, because what do you call it? Maybe it's seeking food from, like, the mice and stuff that are also hanging out here. I'm not sure, but, gotta ponder a bit. I ponder too much and it hurts my head. Yeah, it's... yeah, my brain does the... Before, right, I was thinking before, the moustache is a weird thing, right? Because, like, if you have a beard... Like, right now, I've got a beard. But you don't say, I've got a beard and moustache. You just say, I've got a beard. The moustache is incorporated. It is just by default part of the beard. Yet the moustache and the beard are separate entities. Because one can walk around with just a moustache, and one can walk around and shave the moustache off, and it is still a beard without the moustache. Yet if you add the moustache, it doesn't become a moustache and a beard. It is still a beard. Now it's no longer a beard without a moustache. And it's just like, yeah, mate, and I don't know, like, dude, I think I should have just, passed the toke over to the left-hand side by that stage. Like, brain explode, right? Like, dude, like, is a moustache a beard? Like, are all fingers thumbs, but not all thumbs fingers? Dude. Yeah, see, these are the stupid things that your head comes across, and it's like all of the things I could be thinking about and applying my brain, and it fixates us on the dumbest things, like, there's a moustache. What part, like, how do you, and it's like, Nips, why is that where we're dedicating our brain power to right now? We have many other places we could be applying ourselves, and you're thinking about the definition of a moustache in its and its relationship to the beard. It's like, you are such a silly man. No wonder you aren't getting anywhere. Force and direction, you silly goose. I am a giddy goat. Haha. The things I'd yap about when I know, as I was saying it, I was just like, holy shit, this literally sounds like exactly one of those. As I was saying it, I realized that I'm going, oh crap. I'm just going to keep going with it, because that actually is pretty funny. But the problem is, this is actual not necessarily high. I don't get high to think like this. This is just my brain when I'm... Yep. It's just my brain. It's, because I can. Yeah. I think it's the ADHD. Oh, man. Hiya. Oh, yeah. To see the show tonight, and there's a light on. Heavy glows by the way I tried to say I lay there. Waiting for Danny the girl singing songs for me beneath the marquee. Overload. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. There's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there. Waiting for Danny the girl, she's singing songs for me beneath the marquee. God, these guys were weird when I was younger. It was like, there's not many bands, if any, you can really put in the same genre as the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They've just got there are bands that are just in the same genre, but it's kind of like Korn. You know, it's like they're so unique. They've got such, like, a, what are you doing? Yeah, they're very unique. Tis true. Dun, 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 dun. Like, you look at, like what he's doing now, like, he's doing that scat thing. And type thing, and like, and yeah, Jonathan from Korn was great at doing that, you know? He does his, you know, he does the weird noises and shit, and it's just like, what the fuck are you doing, brother? and then they go from like this, they go from like bagpipes to heavy, and they got this bass just fucking ripping through everything. And you listen to these guys, they go from soft to heavy with a bass ripping through everything. With these wacky fucking lyrics and these highs and lows, and everything's kind of just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you could put this as in a alternative rock, but then alternative rock also includes Foo Fighters, and it's like, this ain't nothing compared to Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters is not the same. Yeah, they may be the same. Actually, I don't know, would you call it alternative rock? I wouldn't call it metal. I just wouldn't call it metal. I'd call it alternative rock. Korn, I'd go towards new metal. I don't know, man. I just paint. That's fair. That's fairsies. I've changed your words because, I don't know, like, just, you know, make it more about you and less about me. I don't know how to do vibe. I really want to run a raid. True story. That's what humans do, though. Doesn't matter what you show them, what you tell them. You can lead a horse to water. Can't make it drink. Even if you show them a straight fact, they're going to read it the way they want to read it, just like I did. They're like, yeah, that doesn't sound as good as the way I think it would sound in my head, so I'm going to alter it, and then I'm going to tell... And that's where Chinese whispers happen. You know? Yep. Yeah, well, you all thought they started in China. Nah, mate, nah. It was North Korea. Twisting my words around? Same. I like fiddling with my words and stuff. But also try to be, you know... At the same time, yeah. I fully... It's also kind of like, I kind of do, like... I do try to, like, respectfully, I try to step in sometimes with people like yourself who English is not your first language. So I fully understand that you don't have a huge vocabulary of words to choose from. So you kind of think, yeah, this word's good. This is close enough. I'll use that. And a lot of the time, it's like, that's acceptable. But sometimes I just feel like, yeah, and I'm like, I don't want to be, you know, like looking down. It's kind of like me trying to help. Like, oh, just so you know, this word would be also good. And then, you know, and I hope you felt this before where you've noticed that, oh yeah, thank you. I now know a new word. I wouldn't have thought of that. And it just makes it a little bit more appropriate. But I never want anybody who's speaking a second language to feel like they're speaking it wrong, because holy shit, I can't speak 2 languages. Dude, you're already twice the linguist I am. You can speak 2 languages. I can't discredit you. You're doing amazing. I just feel that, you know, sometimes when people might say a word in English, I just feel like there may be a more appropriate, a better word to use. So sometimes I do like to, you know, help out. And some people might say, "Oh, I didn't need your help." But it's also like, yeah, I'm not saying you needed my help. I'm not trying to speak for you. I'm just trying to, you know, like, this is how we learn. Because if you don't know, you don't know. So, yeah, and it's just like, and plus also, I like learning words and stuff. I'm a big fan of that, so. It keeps telling me if I butcher a word. Yeah. That's it. Because otherwise, could you imagine, like, walking around for your whole life, like, you know, saying a word wrong because no one ever corrected you, and then you get to your adulthood, and then somebody says, dude, that's not how you pronounce that. And they go, chameleon? And you go, it's chameleon. And they go, are you serious? And I've been calling it chameleon. And you're like, how long have you been calling it that? And it's like, my whole life. And you go, oh, you poor thing. No wonder everyone was looking at you funny. And I was watching a video the other day, and it was really good. This bloke was in Europe, and he was asking European people, what is the hardest words to say in English? And it was so fun listening to them, trying to figure out what they were trying to say. I can't remember what they were off the top of my head, but they were like, they said, what is one of the hardest words to, in English for you? And they said, foreign. And I'm like, foreign? What are they trying to say? Foreign. foreign. So when they saw the word foreign, like a foreigner, somebody from a foreign country, foreign is spelt F-O-R-E-I-G-I-N. So it literally has the word rain in it. And I feel sorry for, so it's kind of like, I get that. No. Oh, you poor thing. Why would you know any different? I get it. I get it. There was a few other words in there. That was just one I can remember. But yeah, it's just like, oh no. So yeah, you just want to help people out, and just so that way they don't. And then there's other words which have differences just because they're different, like the word roof. Where I come from, I pronounce it roof. The roof on the house. And I say that dogs go woof. And then, like, I know Lizzie and from Alabama and Dame the Dime from Victoria would both say the roof on the house. And Tempest as well. They would say the roof on the house. And I go, the roof? I didn't ever hear the word roof until Twitch. I'd never heard somebody pronounce roof until Twitch. It was just like, what are you doing to that word? That one's just a variation. That's just people pronounce that word differently. That's not necessary. So if people do, I'm never going to correct them and go, you're pronouncing it wrong. It's kind of like if I hear an American go mom, I'm not going to say it's mum. If I hear somebody say ma'am or something, I'm not going to go, excuse me, it's mum, not mom. It's just like, nah, look, people pronounce things differently. We've all got our different versions and stuff. There is certain words that there is a correct and an incorrect way. There are certain words. But some words, it's just like, yeah, how do you say it? Like quoxer. How do you say quoxer? Well, that depends on how you say quoxer. Some people say it kuox. Some people say corks. Some people say kooks. There's so many different variations of that one. So yeah, like a lot of things come down to, but yeah. Shrimp on the Barbie before Twitch. Are you serious? Well, that would make sense actually, because Shrimp on the Barbie is an American thing. That one's so butch. I hate that. Ugh, I hate that. Isle? Oh my god, yeah. Isle or island. Yeah, if you see the word island, you would say island. I remember when I saw the word quiche and I pronounced it quitchy. Like, if you don't know, you don't know. But yeah. Don't even know the word? Oh, it's a name of somebody. He's in the community. They just joined YOLO this season. Shrimp on the Barbie was that was an abomination. God, that one did us damage. Like, so in Australia we have prawns. Like Prawn. It's a prawn. Alright? So that's what we have. In Australia. We got prawns. And but in America they don't have prawns in the US. So when it came down to us saying we were going to put some prawns on the barbecue as a tourist stunt for Americans, which is something also Australians don't actually do. I mean, you will if you're doing a surf and turf. Yeah, a surf and turf would probably, it's the same as when you go to Darwin, you get mud crab and you cook up some mud crab. Yeah, I guess, but at the same time, they're not shrimp. The only reason they got called shrimp is because the tourist campaign knew, very similar to Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, that the Americans would get too confused if you used the word that they don't have. And they went, fine, we'll use one of the words they do understand because they won't be able to figure it out if we don't. We'll call it a sorcerer because they don't know what a philosopher is. We'll call it a shrimp because they got no idea what a prawn is. And it's just like, oh my god, why? But that's actually kind of why. It was just marketing. Amet told me that line. taught you about thongs. It was funny actually, yeah, last night when you were like, thongs are shoes, right? And I had to hold up my pair of thongs just to be like, yes, it's okay. I'm not walking around with a G-banger. Nah, I don't wear G-bangers, bruss. Nah, it's not for me. I mean, like, I'm not saying anything against it. Like, you know, people might want to do it, but for me, it's not for me. You know? But then, like I said, some people do. Just not me. Ah. Lots of 76s is what we got to get to. All of these up to 76. Are they all the same height? I mean, these ones are easy to figure out if they're the same height or not. Ow. I was just thinking, I haven't seen Pixie in a bit, but then I was like, wait up, no, they're moving to moving a couple towns across, aren't they? They won't be back for another. I'm not sure how long Pixie said they were going to be out for. I can't remember. But yeah, I do remember they're moving at the moment, so. Missed everything after American Tourist Stunt. I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, wait up, now I do, yeah. That was it. I think that was kind of it. It was American Tourist Stunt. Just because the Americans couldn't understand, you know, so similar to how like it's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, yet in America it's the Sorcerer's Stone, because they wouldn't be able to understand it if it was, you know, a lot of people just didn't understand it. And it's the same as in Australia. It was like people just didn't know what with the prawn. The Americans didn't know what a prawn was. So instead of teaching a whole nation about a different word, they just went, we'll just call it a shrimp. And it's like, bro. I hate hearing it. Art Shoes is Queensland, and that's because they have such a high tourist count. It's affected their culture a bit. Oh, really? Are you serious? In Queensland, some places, they actually have become, like, to a point where thongs aren't footwear? Oh my god, just blasphemous. Never forget that line? Wait, what line? Oh no. I'm glad that I've provided you with something that's gonna you carry with you. I'm glad I'll be able to provide you with something. Normally I try to influence people in a positive way, but I don't think that one was, I feel. Ow. Oh, but yeah, see. I may not be a good influence, but I am an influence. But don't call me an influencer, because that actually sounds demeaning too. I hate being called an influencer. It's such a horrible thing. Because it's like, I don't know, I guess that also got a bad term because of the influencers who are out there. Because that's literally what they do. Like, it's like, it's not a good thing in a way. Like, I prefer content creator, or artist, or old man. Which is funny, I'd actually prefer to be called old man than unk. I prefer goofball, I'd take that. Yeah. But yeah, I prefer to be called, I wouldn't be called old man. But don't call me Unc. I don't know that one. Literally already forgotten how I got onto the subject. I'm just like, Nips, why are we talking about what we're talking about? Probably because you're a goober. Probably because you're a giddy goat. Nyong. I'm gonna forget to fucking eat at some stage. I'm gonna like smash my face into the ground. We can all get a good giggle out of it. I'll get another death onto the list. Nips, you're an absolute twit face, aren't you? Alright, yep, guys, we got ads coming up in 1 minute. We got ads coming up in 1 minute, so if you guys have to grab yourself something to eat, drink, sleep, stretch your legs, grab your meds, go to bed, you know the drill. It's funny, drill's only got one vowel in it, but it's a 2-syllable word if you pronounce it like that. Is that like a diphthong? I'm not sure. But yes, we have ads. They are coming up. Oh, that's right. We're getting a bunch more stumps up. I reckon we get these stumps up to like here, and then we'll fill them up full of trees. Yeah. Oh, we're absolutely smashing through it though. Like, there's a lot, and we got to still place the flowers. Oh geez. Oh geez. Lots to do. But if you're going to grab yourself something to eat, drink, sleep, stretch your legs, grab meds, go to bed, make sure you guys do what you're going to do. We're going to be right back after these quick messages. If you did it from jumping off the trees, honestly, yeah, it'd be pretty funny. Yeah, it'd be funny. Oh, hi. Hermine. Falling. What's my armor like? We're good. That's another one. Is like, just keep an eye on my armor, because could you imagine if this stuff broke? I mean, like, my wings broke. That was the only one I don't care if it breaks. It's weird how I'm definitely going to bed early tonight. Like, I tried again last night, still couldn't sleep. Last time I looked at my phone it was like 5:30. I was just like, I'm sick of laying here. I picked up my phone, like, I'm so over this. But yeah, like, it's weird how the elytra are the only item that you can't break. Like, you put unbreaking onto your chest plate, and instead of your chest plate just being crumbled and doing nothing until you fix it, it breaks completely and disappears. And it's like it's got mending and unbreaking, and it disappears completely. Yet you don't put anything onto a set of wings, and when they break, they're still there. I know it's a harder to achieve item and stuff, but still, it's annoying. It's like there should be a way to put onto your items like unbreaking 4, for instance, so that way when items, like, they still do the exact same as unbreaking 3, but once it gets down to 0 durability, it just acts the same as your wings do. It no longer works. It's still on you, it's just tattered until you fix it. Like that, you know, unbreaking 4 would make sense. So until unbreaking 3, it's just like, yeah, you get it takes longer to break, but then if you get unbreaking 4, you know, that'd be cool. I'd do that or something, but this is kind of, and I don't mind fixing the stuff. It's just sometimes you get a bit distracted, then suddenly you go, oh fuck, I just broke a shovel. Oh fuck, my chest plate broke. You know, and like, I'm not saying it should be easy to get, because it's the same as Elytra. Elytra are not easy to get. You've got to go out to the end cities. So a similar thing, it's like, I'm not saying it should be standard for your diamond armor because we craft that. I'm saying that, you know, make it like, yeah, unbreaking 4. Something that's just like you're an idiot. Your troll's trying to eat. You know, something that's just a little bit easier. Actual armor tools get that broken effect. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just like you work all this time and like, it's not like it used to be. Like these days, you'll spend hours and hours setting up a trading hall to get all of the books and stuff and everything. It's like, yeah, you got it available and you can do it again. But it's like, it takes you so long setting everything up, getting it all in there, and it's just like, oh my god. By the time you've gotten them up, it's like, I've got a whole shulker box of wings. What am I doing with this shulker box of wings? You know, it's just kind of existing. Like I only rotate through 2 or 3 of them. I think actually I've got about 5 in my 3. I got 3 there. I got 1 here, and I got 1 here. So I'll rotate through about 5, just because that way I don't have to go out and mending them regularly. You know, if I want to. Same with my pickaxes and everything. I've got doubles of pretty much everything except for my armor. I don't have doubles of armor. Well, actually, yes, I do. Where's my box? Oh. I know where it is. But yeah, like, I do carry around some doubles of things. But still, yeah, like with wings, they're so easy to get now. Yeah, they're hard to get. You know, you got to go all the way to the end, you got to fight the dragon, you got to fight the shulkers. You know, by default, they are pretty hard to get. But to any experienced player, when I say experienced, I mean, you know, it doesn't take long. I got 1 set of wings and 5 shulker boxes and left the end. Yeah, that's fair. But also, like, look, this is a almost 7,000 day world. You know? Like, I remember there was one stream where it was like, guys, we're just going to go end busting today because I feel like going end busting all day. So we went end busting all day. You know, like, when you've got a world that's got a few days in it. My world's a baby world too. But, yeah, so, and also while I was, you know, building a shulker farm. So, but I give less fuck. Yeah, that's it, exactly. Survival world and shit, it's just like, I mean, I still gave a bit of fucks. Like, I don't want to lose my gear. Like, holy shit, that'd be horrible. But, it's so weird how this is what fucking Opeth, one of Opeth's greatest by Mikael Christian. Mikael. I can't remember his fucking name now, but the main guy from Opeth. It was this guy, and Randy, somebody else was some of his biggest inspirations to starting music, and it's like Opeth sounds nothing like ABBA. Holy shit. I mean, Ackenfeld. Michael Ackenfeld. Oh, Mikael. Having the time of your life. I actually still probably pretty sure I still butcher his name. But yeah, that guy. And the other artist was one of his biggest inspirations was I'm trying to think of the artist. His sister. And the guy's name is Randy. I can't think of his last name, but his sister was huge. It wasn't Quattro. Can't remember. Cannot be remember. Hey, hey. Holy bangers, right? Oh, silly. Been a minute. Sister, on the radio. I was yeah. I picked I picked a Radio Classics playlist. So it's like literally just classic radios. Come on. It's not bad. I looked at it and went, oh, it's got like 16 hours of music. And I saw the first few songs and went, oh, I like those. Put it on shuffle, push play, and then the first song was Michael Jackson. And I was like, oh, yeah. And then so far it's just been like, yeah, no, this is good. This is good. It was just like Radio Classics. So yeah, it's just all those classic great songs you've heard on the radio. I was trying to find, I don't know, I could have also gone like, I don't know, Billboard Hundreds or something, or... Nah, this is good, this is good. There you go. I gotta be honest, I've been a bit too influenced from watching Hoof. Because every time I go into Hoof, I'm doing the same thing, going, holy shit, there's bangers left, right, and center. And I guess it's kind of because, like, also it's not in my usual... Because I usually don't listen to the radio, and I usually listen to like metal and everything. So this is kind of like a bit of it's like a treat in a way. Like when I come on stream and I'm like, we just vibe into some fucking bangers, and a lot of it's been influenced from Hoof. No fucking joke. Just because every time you're in Hoofs, it's always good songs. I look tall. You're tall. I bet you play basketball. Thank you for the lurk, appreciate it. Just, but yeah. Yeah. Like, you do know how much I love my metal and stuff, but at the same time, like, this is just, yeah. A snowster, like a roadster, but she's a snowster. Is that what you'd call, like, one of those snowmobiles that is decked out like a roadster? Like a rat rod? Is that, like, what a snowster is? You know, like a roadster is, like, you know, a road vehicle that's exactly, surely. So you're just a decked out, fucking pimped out snowmobile. Yeah. You're just a, yep, you're just a decked out snowmobile. Pimp my snowmobile. Snowster. I'm gonna shut up now. My stomach hurts. Probably something to do with the fact that I didn't eat last night. I tried. My thingy doesn't come up. It's really annoying. Like, I can see on my stream that it's coming up with a wavy man, but in my thingy, it just comes up with and I'm like, why is the emote not coming up in my chat on my OBS? The dinos comes up. Dino Dancer's dancing. The lull comes up. The acrylic dink comes up. Obviously, that's acrylic, so. Resident Sleeper comes up. Kappa comes up. How do I enable it? Because I swear it was. And if I go straight into my settings underneath my chat here, I swear it's in here. Shield mode, emotes only. It's in there, isn't it? No. Chat appearance, highlights. So I don't know where to find it. Chat appearance? No. It's OBS. Oh, wait. Oh, no, Nips. Oh, shit. I did not want to do that. Oh, no. He's only gone bloody fire. So wait up. If I go to my docs... There. Yeah, well, yeah. So I'm trying to figure it out though. Like, yeah, because when I read chat, I read it through OBS. And it is a browser extension. So I guess I just got to go into my main browser. But then I think it is, I thought it was. 7TV. What is this? Onboarding. Welcome on board. Oh my god. Do I have to log in or something? Become a subscriber. So yeah, I gotta log back in. Where'd it go? Well... I think I might have to re-log in. Yeah, I might have a look after stream. Honestly, I don't really care, but at the same time, it's like I won't do it after stream though, because you know what I'm like. If I don't address it while I'm addressing it, it ain't gonna get addressed, and I'll just forget about it. Yeah, I will forget about it. But and I'm more like just curious on like what the fuck, like I just don't understand. And now I've got a bit more of an understanding because it doesn't. I don't think I'm logged in. I think I've got to go to. Oh wait, here we go. What if I do? Is it gonna rain? I smell potentially maybe rain. Here we go. I'm gonna sign in with Twitch. I just went to 7tv.com, signed in. Now I'm signed in. I don't think I was signed in before. So I've just signed in. I wonder if that makes any. I wonder if that changes anything. It might not. Put in an see if it works. If it doesn't work, then we know it didn't work. Means I'll try after stream maybe if I remember. But no. Yeah, I'll have to look after stream. Because I just went sign in and I went, yep, there's my account, cool, no worries, and then just closed it. Just closed it immediately. So I'll have to have a look at it another time. Yeah, it might be an OBS plugin issue that needs updating, or maybe there was an update that requires me to then download a plugin after, I hate it when they do that, when they drop a update and then they discontinue features, so then people have got to make mods and plugins and data packs and extensions and add-ons and whatever else it is that may be the way that you get that material back into the game next to it, so I can see more. I mean, I can see a lot. Like half of my second monitor is chat. Literally half of it is all chat. And there's a small strip that's got my there's a small strip that's got like my stream activity, so follows and whatnot in there. But most of it's just chat. That's pretty much all I've got on mine. La 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 la. Well, I use Chatterino, but I don't use it for. I don't use Chatterino for But also with Chatterino, I don't think that does. Does that do? Does that do 7TVs? No, it does. I have my 7TV open with my. I could use Chatterino, eh? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can see that. Like, if I did like. like that. It looks weird, but kind of works. It's got to be a way I can get all these to fit in here. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to fit. Yeah, I'm going to have to fit all that later too. Oh, now I've really gone and fucked it. You guys cannot see what I'm doing. It's better. Hey, you Pokemon. And that's how with Chattering with me is I can do the time out band swipe. So I have normal browser instead for that. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could always just drop down that one there. I've got it right behind it. And yeah, oh, starting to hurt my ears. See, we're like what? I'm 2.5 hours into stream and my ears are sore. Okay. Yeah, I definitely am tired tonight. Like, yeah, I'm definitely tired tonight. And distracted too. Definitely distracted. That's something I need to reflect on. Let's have a look at that. That is very serious. I got a just got a DM. Actually, I got it about an hour and a half ago, and I'm just looking at it, going, "Oh, that's something that I need to address." Do not worry. I got this. Oh, come on, what did I just do? I'm not distracted. Why do I have an extra block? I'm not sure why I'm got an extra block. Why am I got an extra wood block on me? I don't get it. At least I know what my wings are now. So many trees. So I'm a bit distracted at the moment. Just got some stuff that's just... I look at my phone. Probably shouldn't have looked at my phone. Huh. Just got a stuff I'm like... Yeah... Kind of trying to figure out how I'm gonna... What I gotta... Because Nah, it's something I kind of need to take seriously. But I'm just... Yeah, it's a bit... It's heavy. And it's serious. But at the same time, it's... nothing. Hey Bob, welcome in. Welcome in, hope you're doing well. Hi. I'm out of food. It's a good thing because I'm out of logs too. Hey boy. Hello Teo. Oh, this is not a place for you to be, boy. Oh, I think I know where that came from. Cat. Yeah, I think I got to address this eye. Or at least it's very... Hello boy. It does mean I won't be doing my GeoGuessr because well, yeah, I'm kind of, I'd rather, yeah, too distracted at the moment. It's just not gonna. Teo. Yeah. Teo. So guys, last chance for check-ins. I'm gonna go with check-ins, guys. I'm sorry that I'm... Yeah, that's it. I'm just sitting in my head just going, look, Nips, just don't sit there and force yourself to do something when if you've got something to deal with. So I'm gonna go and deal with, or at least, yeah, just had something come up. So this is what I said yesterday. Yes and no. It is what I said yesterday, but I don't think it's the same thing. Don't think it's the same thing though. But Oh, here we go. Mika's been talking about. Mika's been talking about their vanilla build. They're making look modded. One day. So let's go see Mika. Thank you for getting that raid message there. Guys, grab yourself a raid message. If you haven't seen the YouTubes, jump in and check out. Leave my phone alone. If you haven't seen the YouTubes and stuff, guys, go check out the YouTube. There's some great content on there. Fantastic collaborations with some awesome people, amongst other things. Check the Discord if you want to come hang out and vibe and stuff like that. And join the community. Go to a raid message. And won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll do some YouTube tomorrow. But we'll also see how that goes. But point is, I'm probably going to get raid and run from Mika's too, because I'm not putting I'll have to lurk. I'll have to get straight into lurk mode. But thank you guys for coming on down. It's been awesome. You guys have been great. Smashing a lot of trees. And I'm just going to save and quick get out of Minecraft before. Have you ever done that before, when you pause the game and then you go do stuff and then you come back 4 hours later and you realise Minecraft is still paused in the background and you go, oh shit. Now I'll let him know, but I'm just going to still say I am going to go pretty. So you guys grab yourselves a raid message and we're going to head on over. Thanks for coming on down, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.
Crash and learn, make mistakes.